So let's talk about something that is a truly huge leap forward for anyone who writes code. We're moving past AI that just spits out code snippets. We're talking about AI that can actually see, test, and then debug its own work. And this isn't some sci-fi dream. It's happening right now.
Okay, let's just start with a question that every single developer will feel in their bones. What if that whole tedious, repetitive cycle of testing the app you just built could just vanish? What if your code could literally, actually, test itself?
You know the drill, right? For years, the story has been on the left. You write your code, you open up a browser, you click, 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 trying to find a bug, then you go back to the code, and you do it all over again. But now, just look at the right. The new way? It's almost ridiculously simple. You write the code, you tell an AI to test it, and that's it. You're done. This really captures the incredible jump we're about to see.
Yeah, that manual loop, it's just part of the job. It's totally necessary, we all get that, but man, is it a massive time sink. Every little feature, every tiny fix needs you to go through that same manual process, and it just grinds innovation to a halt. It's exhausting.
So here it is, the game changer. Imagine a coding assistant that does more than just suggest the next line of code. Imagine one that can actually visually perceive your application, your website, your UI, and then interact with it just like a real person would. That is the fundamental shift we're talking about.
And the wild part is, this isn't some research paper or a concept for the future. It's a real feature that's available right now in the latest version of the Cursor editor. What it does is give the AI its own browser instance that it can fully control, letting it literally see and use the app you are building in real time.
And getting started is incredibly easy. If you're using Cursor, just make sure you're running the latest version. Then you just pop over to your settings, click on the Beta tab, and you'll see an option there to enable the Cursor browser. That's it. A couple of clicks, and you are ready to roll.
Okay, enough talk. Let's actually see this thing in action. We're going to watch the AI take a simple calculator app that it just finished building and take it for a spin. No human hands on the keyboard, just the AI working inside the browser.
The whole process is just so logical when you see it laid out. First, the AI just launches the browser by itself. Then, it starts plugging numbers into the calculator fields. It clicks the button to do the math, and then, and this is the absolute key, it reads the result directly from the screen to see if it's right.
So, in this first test run, the AI does just that. It runs through the basics. It tests addition, trying 15 plus 27. Looks good. It tries subtraction with 100 minus 45. Yep. Then it checks multiplication, 8 times 7. In every single case, it sees the correct answer pop up on the screen and gives it the thumbs up. The basic functions are working perfectly.
Okay, that's pretty neat. But let's be honest, testing an app that already works is one thing. The real test, the thing that actually matters to developers everywhere, is what happens when the code is a complete and utter mess.
Well, to find out, we've gone in and deliberately planted some critical, show-stopping bugs right into the calculator's code. This isn't a simple typo anymore. This is a real-world debugging mess. Let's see how the AI handles the pressure.
We give the AI the exact same simple command as before. Test the calculator, and off it goes. It fires up the browser and starts clicking around in our now broken app, completely oblivious to the traps we've set inside the code.
And this is what it finds. It types in 5 plus 5, expecting to see a 10, but the number 28 shows up on the screen. It tries 10 plus 5, expecting 15, and instead it gets 31. The AI is looking right at these bizarre, incorrect results.
And this is the part that is so important to understand. The AI is not just running some unit test in the background that checks the logic. It is visually perceiving the user interface. It's comparing what it knows should be on the screen with what's actually there. It sees the bug the same way a human QA tester would.
And then you get this. This is the aha moment. The AI stops what it's doing, and it reports back with this incredible message. It doesn't just say test failed. It says, quote, I've completed comprehensive testing, and I found critical bugs in all mathematical operations. It hasn't just found a bug. It has diagnosed the problem across the entire application.
But it doesn't just stop with the diagnosis. Oh no. After it identifies the problem, the AI pinpoints the exact root cause in the code. And without you lifting a finger, it just goes ahead and starts fixing it.
So once the fix is in, what do you think it does? It reruns the entire test suite, of course. It opens the browser again, plugs in all the same numbers, and this time it verifies that every single operation is now 100% correct.
That entire loop, from finding a bug to fixing it and confirming the fix, was all done autonomously.
When you stop and think about it, a capability like this has absolutely massive implications. We are looking at a fundamental change in how we think about not just testing, but the entire often painful process of debugging software.
Let's just be super clear about what this is. This is not just automated testing. Automated testing is old news. It only tells you that something is broken. This is automated debugging. The AI finds the error, it diagnoses the cause, and it implements the solution. It's the whole shebang.
What we're really seeing here is the beginning of a whole new paradigm, the autonomous copilot. This isn't just a helper that suggests things. It's an active agent that takes initiative. It is literally like having a QA tester and a junior developer built right into your editor, working for you around the clock.
Which really brings us to a final, pretty exciting question. If you no longer have to spend all those hours in that soul-crushing loop of manual testing and debugging, what does that free you up to do? If your AI can find and fix its own bugs, what will you build next?